What are they arresting him for?
Should I go on that?
Yeah. It wouldn't be... Oh, no.
The Ali song, yeah, that's what he done.
They've got him for what?
Do you hear him playing that song last night or the night before? You know, remember that song Alice, who the...
Yeah.
He was playing one saying Ali, who the is Ali.
Yeah,
They haven't arrested him for
last
that.
week.
Hmm?
He was playing that last week.
Yeah, well that's probably what they've done. They look for any reason, see, to...
How many police vans do they want for one gentleman?
No, obviously more than one. It's obviously so dangerous they could have 6 policemen there.
That is absolutely disgusting. That's the lad from Bridgend, isn't it?
I know, that's a nice boy. The one who's got a backbone. Bastards.
Oh well, guys, it's all kicking off. We haven't even started the bloody protest yet.
You've got to find something to... You can't just...
We haven't got to the protest yet, guys. We're in the cafe having breakfast, and they've already came and arrested one of the boys from Bridgend for playing Who the Fuck is Ali song about 2 or 3 nights ago. Disgraceful behaviour by the British establishment. Absolutely disgusting. A couple of bikers turning up here now, so they're hoping they're for the protest.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Oh, that sort
disgusting.
of thing is it's dangerous territory, because they
Here they are searching Lee's car now. They've just arrested him for something he said in the live stream last night on Facebook.
It's live as well, sir.
Here they come, look. They can't arrest the bloke behind the gates for hitting that old man, but they can come and arrest a protester for saying something on live stream last night. Searching his car, look. Goodness gracious me, it's absolutely crazy.
Oh, I haven't seen it up that far.
Oh, you'll be having respect for Allah.
I don't know whose authority they're working under. Saying the fucking Queen's been disposed of.
Yeah.
Wow, someone can get arrested like that and then you can't arrest that bloody thug in the camp.
You're working into this anyway. You've got no authority.
Wow. Oh my God, I'm fancy. Absolutely fancy.
One Lee Owen, it's only one Lee Owen. One Lee Owen, it's only one Lee Owen.
Good man. This is outside the pub that gives us free tea and coffee. Look for the protesters. And this is what happens before we even get to the protest, guys. Fucking a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Absolute bastards. Innocent protester arrested. Absolute shame's sake. The British government. Oh, they're fucking up big time, aren't they?
Hey, was that song on Allah?
Two vans for one fella.
You're not arresting a security guard though, are you?
No, you won't dress as a guard, me.
Knock an old man unconscious, you get away with it.
Alright, guys.
Exactly.
They're taken into the station now. Poor bugger will be locked up all day now. Just walking up to the protest now, guys. And as you can see, look at the amount of police. They're facing the protesters, look. There's some Antifa on the other side, look. Oh my God, look at them supporting, clapping for the... Oh my goodness, couldn't be more divided if we tried, guys.
And why aren't they facing them?
Exactly, well, they were the ones that caused most of the crap.
Yeah.
I don't know if they look at the news, but yeah, it's usually...
Here comes the troops, guys. Well done, guys. Come on, boys. Come on, guys. Beautiful. And here's all the police, ladies and gentlemen, all facing the protesters, while at the back there's the supporters, and the police are all facing the protesters, the innocent protesters trying to stand up for their rights and their land. And then you've got these idiots then supporting them all. Got these idiots over there. They're over there welcoming them in.
Take some on with you then.
Put them in your house then. Off you go then. We'll see how long you last.
This is our house! Alright, this is our house! This is our house!
What are you trying to give it away for then, you morons?
Fucking dickhead. Believe it.
People, right? And when they get out and they do what they do, then they should be held liable for what they do.
Have a good video.
Where is he?
He's got a grey.
Oh, I can see it.
Can I see him?
Hey, if you come down here every night and have a chat with them, you'll know.
Yes, yeah.
They'll tell you that themselves.
They're not inmates. They're not inmates. They're asylum seekers. Get your terminology correct.
9,500 of them.
You can't do it here. You can get on a plane. Get on a plane or get on a ferry.
I don't know any of them. There's not one there I recognise.
The law, remember the law,
these people here in the yellow, they're supposed to be the law. They know the difference between the law and what is legal and what isn't legal. You don't.
The law is set by the
Go and ask
government.
them how many migrants and refugees they've got. How many? Isn't that the limit?
How many? How many?
Oh, guys, what fucking bollocks. Sorry for swearing. It's enough to boil your piss coming down here, seeing all of this. Look at them. Oh my God, and they're facing the innocent, look. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. It's a disgrace to the British population. Look at them all. Migrants and refugees, welcome. Look at it. She's saying that next year when she won't be able to fucking sunbathe in her garden, will she? Well done to everybody that's come here today. Yeah, terrified to walk the streets and all now the girls of this Pembrokeshire will be.
Oh yeah, you I bet you're not from round here either. You've been bussed in. Yeah, bussed in.
Keep that language down.
Normal with hope not hate, isn't it? Hope not hate. The most racist organisation in the country. Yeah, that's right. It's hate, not hope. That's what you mean. Because all you actually do is target people who are patriots of this country. Hate, not hope. That's more like it. Oh yeah, go away, go away. Go away. You don't have a clue. You don't have a clue. Get back on your bus and go out of Wales. Because you're not from round here. Just this up to you. Sorrows. All paid for by Sorrows. It's the same with stand up to racism. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you do. Oh, we do, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Hope's the word, isn't it? Not hate. Hope they don't molest you.
Oh, troubled you again today?
Extinction Rebellion. Paid by Sorrows. Antifa. I guarantee you one or two of these are paid by Antifa as well.
Oh, well said.
Don't worry. What do you mean? Antifa is one of the biggest organisations in America which is regarded as a terrorist organisation.
Right, that's fair enough.
And it is sponsored by Soros.
Have they found like guilt to the family?
Yeah, it's the same with BLM. And I feel sorry for BLM because they started off a movement, okay, which was fair against police brutality, and then Antifa jumped on. And that's it. That's what happens. Soros sponsors Antifa. You can check. You can get paid to riot in America. Antifa, you're getting paid.
Oh my God! Lefty press can get
We have 3,000 immigrants into Wales alone.
They just walk through.
What about the people who are
Girls at
living
the
on the
gate
streets in
chatting to
Cardiff,
boys up
Swansea and everywhere else? But all these immigrants will be given a place to live.
Yeah.
To feed.
He's facing facing us. Look. I said the police are facing us, not the opposition.
Yeah, no, we should be at the gate.
We should be at the gate, yeah. We're not allowed at the gate, they're allowed at the gate. Oh, it's a disgrace.
We're all local to the area, we're all part of it. That's all the same.
Oh, we're not allowed that though, are we?
And that's it. We know everything about that. And what they do. Like the word
Well, guys, there's a few here, but it's still do with thousands upon thousands. We need you, to be fair. It's the same faces every week. Look.
No, not really, because they're so far left and so far gone and so far brainwashed by the BBC and the rest of the media, well, what I want to do something like that for?
Do you not think that they also think the same about you guys?
We don't watch media. I don't even watch it.
What else about the fact that assaulted that gentleman outside the cab? One person's already just been arrested down by Oasis straight away, and nothing has been done, as far as we know, about the thug, bully, security guard that assaulted a gentleman outside the gate.
They don't give a shit, Joe.
Are they also in the...
They don't care.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're better than me. I don't even know how to fucking work it. Oh, will somebody do it?
Oh, disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Well, we're still here, guys, but the police have stopping us from getting to the gates, look. So they lined up like little soldiers. They won't allow us past there. So I don't know when we're gonna get past this lot then to get to the gates. Hello.
Hello. It's very good to see
What
you.
have you got to say about all of this, my
Well, I
darling?
think it's absolutely outrageous that these people have been dumped here from the other end of the country in Kent. And not one of them's got any right to be in this country anyway, because the Dublin Convention on Refugees and Asylum Seekers says that they have to seek refuge in the first safe country they come to. And they've come across the channel from France, which is a safe country. So they should have been sent back immediately.
They also came through 6 countries before getting here, multiple countries, isn't it? So it's an absolute disgrace.
But of course, there are no borders within the EU because of the Schengen Agreement, so they can travel as though they're in the same country, from Greece all the way across to the English Channel, and that's fundamentally what the problem is. And we have a government here that's given up trying to control our borders, and even those that have been told by the asylum system that they've no right to be here, they're never deported. So the whole system is completely broken down, and the government has got no will to mend it. So that's where the problem lies. And we have a Welsh government that thinks Wales should be a nation of sanctuary. For all comers, the welcome mat is put out, and they wipe their feet on us.
Brilliant, thank you for that, thank you. And my darling, what are you doing here?
I'm supporting the local community.
Thank you.
There you are. Yes, absolutely.
We've got the flag flying today, guys, but they won't let us past at the moment. So I don't know what the hold up is. Antifa have gone, so we should be able to go past there now, but obviously they're not allowing us to at the moment. Still.
No problem, we'll go round the monster.
What are you doing about the fucking day that attacked the old man the other day? Why haven't you been arrested? You got my partner's witness statement. What are you doing about it? Sweet FA. Nothing.
Tapper. They won't even let us get past to get to the gates today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All against the protesters. Look at the protesters are all peaceful. Everybody's just peaceful, going about their business.
They're a fucking joke.
Oh, it's doing my head in. Yeah, go on then. Do you want to say something, Ted? What you got to say about it, bud?
No, not really. But what makes me fucking laugh is this lot of protecting paedophiles.
Yeah, absolutely.
We know it, they know it, and
Yeah.
it's still fucking you up protecting paedophiles.
Absolutely. It's disgrace. Absolute disgrace, guys. We're moving, guys. They won't let us pass this way. We're going to have to walk around. So we're on the march, guys. Look at them. Look. Oh, honestly, guys, no wonder I swear. It's enough to drive you off the fucking head. They won't let us. They won't let us pass anyway. People are just fed up with these two people here that travel every week. Where are you from again, darling?
Well, we're near Newcastle Emlyn. We always say Newcastle Emlyn because we're Clangeller and nobody's ever heard of it.
We're near Hinckley.
They come down every week, look, bless their heart. And where's the locals? Yeah, exactly.
I tell you what, we look like the car up that road up there, you know. And there's people out and they're going. I nearly said,
why aren't you down here? Yeah?
I nearly did, and I thought, nah, what's the point?
Oh. I don't get it, love myself. I don't get it.
No, actually, why should I care?
We care, love, because we're patriotic, aren't we? That's it.
I felt like saying to them, you know, it's your daughter rate, mate, or your granddaughter rate, maybe you'll feel a bit bloody different.
Absolutely, love.
Report against the dumping of refugees and asylum seekers here in Penally. This is obviously a totally unsuitable site to house these people, and anyway, none of them has the legal right to be in the United Kingdom because they've all come.
Yes.
They've all come from a safe country. That is France, and we know that because they've come across the channel in small boats. Another 40 have arrived yesterday. So we have a government that has no interest whatsoever in controlling our borders, and we're going to have to pay the price. We're spending £1 billion a year funding the asylum and refugee system, which is completely broken. Even when people have their appeals turned down and they are made the subject of deportation orders, 90% of them disappear and into the ether. We've no idea how many illegal immigrants there are in this country. The Home Office doesn't have a clue. And in spite of the Home Secretary's tough rhetoric, don't look at her words, look at her actions. And this is the action that we see behind us, dumping people who have no connection with this area at all in an isolated place. And it's the local people of Tenby and Penally that are having to pay the price for the collapse of the immigration and asylum system. We know that the government has no interest in controlling migration because we had 6 million immigrants come to Britain in the last 10 years. 3 million have left the country, so we've added 3 million to the population of the United Kingdom. That's a city the size of Swansea every single year added to our population. And this is going to continue indefinitely unless we have a government that has the spine to do something about it, which this one doesn't. So I will continue to voice my support for you and the people of Penally and Pembrokeshire and indeed the United Kingdom, because there is no public demand for what we're seeing around us today. And we have a government that is not representative of the people of this country. And that goes for Cardiff as well, because as we know, we have a Welsh government that's declared Wales to be a nation of sanctuary. And I don't know whether Mr. Drakeford has any spare bedrooms, but we could put a few of them up there, couldn't we? And Leanne Wood as well, who promoted this idea of a nation of sanctuary. And I'm afraid that even the Conservatives in the Senate in Cardiff have been completely silent on this issue. And you have a Cabinet Minister, the Secretary of State for Wales, as the local MP. We have the leader of the Welsh Conservatives as a Pembrokeshire member of the Senate, and they're completely mute on this subject.
We haven't even seen Simon Hart.
So, I saw Simon Hart yesterday by Zoom because I had a meeting with the whole of our health board, and there's a dispute as to how many of these asylum seekers can be safely accommodated within this camp. The Home Office says it could be up to 250. The health board says it's very much less than that because of the need for quarantining regulations, but nobody actually knows. And none of the people who are behind the fence has been examined by the Home Office. We don't know what their health conditions are. In their own interest, we've no idea whether they need specialist treatment or accommodation. The cost and complication of all that falls upon the local health services. And however, are very concerned about what could happen if there were to be, for example, a case of COVID amongst one of the refugees. How would we be able to cope? How would we be able to trace and test the people with whom they've come into contact? So none of this has been thought out. I think it's absolutely outrageous that we've got the Home Office, which has just push people here out of sight, out of mind. Maybe out of sight for the people in London, it's certainly not out of sight and out of mind for the people of Penally. So I will continue to give you my total support, and hopefully we'll be able to get something done about it. But I have to say, sadly, I'm not holding my breath.
Well said, love. Well said.
Well done, you.
Well done, Doc. Well done.
An unhealthy interest.
Who's it? Let's get some road.
The photograph of him and his team makes them look threatening enough as it is. So I think there should be a system of vetting which is capable of rooting out inappropriate people who are running security.
And on that basis, we, the Voice of Wales, have written to the Home Office, and we've written to the Home Office to ask what vetting procedures have taken place. Are they aware of the assault that took place, the alleged assault that took place 2 days ago, and we're still waiting for a reply. They've been totally mute on that. And the other subject that I wanted to bring up, and you don't need to respond to this, but it seems apparent that there is a two-tier policing system that's going on here, where people on this side of the fence seem to be arrested and handcuffed and taken off straight away, but people on that side of the fence are given an appointment to turn up at a police station, or even nothing. And we are concerned that somebody that committed arson on Her Majesty's Defence site has been let off with a community order. It seems outrageous.
Well, we have politically correct policing in this country, which is non-policing, in fact. It's very telling, I think, that the police are actually facing the law-abiding citizens of Penally rather than those who've come here to demonstrate against the people who live here. And I think this is very bad news for public confidence in the police, because we know that the higher up the ranks of the police you go, the more politically correct you have to be.
I think that's outrageous.
President Dick, the Metropolitan Police Commissioner, of course, has presided over huge demonstrastrations in London, which have been allowed to be held by Black Lives Matter and they do nothing. And yet, as you rightly say, a small group of people not posing a threat to public order can find themselves coming down upon like a ton of bricks. This is quite wrong.
Yeah, I mean, the vast majority of people here have never seen a police officer actually in 20 odd years, and they've seen more this year. It looks like the passing out parade of the police college. They've seen that many.
Right. No, I mean, it's obviously not the fault of the copper on the beat, as it were, behind us. They're only obeying orders from above.
Well, we've heard that expression before, though, haven't we?
We have indeed. And it's a tragedy that the police system in this country has been perverted by left-wing parties.
Neil, always a pleasure. Thank you very, very much.